So today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a teardown of the first generation Generac battery, G0080001. And see how it arrives here. Comes shipped nice. Take off the styrofoam. Oh, and it's in a bag, so we'll have to take that up. Okay, so here it is out of the shipping. You can see this is the front, where the different comm ins and outs, the status lights. You got your positive and negative terminals here. You can see there's the Generac information there. And that's a UN mark. Alright, so it looks like the first thing we're going to do is take out these. They're a Torx head star. So that's just a little plastic mat there, non-conductive. And then there are our battery cells. Looks like so each one of these is 58 batteries, and then there's 6 of them, so that's 348 individual cells. I'm guessing that these are all in parallel, and then these are all in series. So next we're going to take off the faceplate. That's these 2 screws right here, and those 2 right there. Oh, one screw we forgot about. Alright, so let's just see here. Not sure what all we're looking at. Not sure, that's probably the battery controller. Okay, so we'll just take off the other side. So it looks like there are 2 main supplies. There's a B1 positive and a B1 negative right there. And then over here, if you can't see, it's underneath there, is the B2 negative, and underneath here is the B2 positive. So we are going to unscrew those terminals very carefully, and we're going to verify the voltages on each one of those, and we'll be back. Okay, so we've disconnected these leads and wrapped them in electrical tape so that we don't have to worry about any voltage happening in the front panel here. And it looks like if you wanted to use the battery as it sits, you could just hook your own leads to those and go nuts. Next, we're going to try to take this top part off because it's a 2-piece. So we'd think there's a screw there and a screw over here, right there, that we will take off and see if that gives us any access. Alright, so those screws, actually we removed the 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that busted this loose, but this was right here, and we had to take it off to expose that, which is the last bolt holding it on. Okay, and so we've got this connector here, and then we've got this connector here, and back behind there looks like a nice circuit board that controls everything. One more connector here that goes to the back. So this is the front board. Obviously this is the communication board, and then the negative, these are the terminals for positive and negative. This terminal goes here to fuse, jumped here, and this goes here through to the other terminal. Okay, so we're not sure how to separate the case. So what we are going to do is we're going to try to take out this board here. You can see we've already taken out the screws on top, but we're going to take out the screws on the bottom and loosen the connector for the negatives, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so now we've taken those out, but they are tied to these batteries. So what it looks like is happening is it's measuring, is it's using those, that's where it measures the voltage for each one of those strips. So we will take those off and see what happens. Okay, we've taken all of the screws out, and now this is loose. It does have, I want to show you this. Looks like I am assuming the temperature sensors are here, here, and where's the other one? Yeah, and here. So we need to unplug those from the board. So this is the, I'm guessing this is the bedded management system. It's having a hard time focusing on that here. Let me try this. So it does not look like you can break the cover, because it looks like the batteries were put in first, and then the case is closed, and then they tack weld everything to it. Basing that on the fact that if you look underneath this strip here, you see that there's black plastic from the case. So yeah, I don't think there's any way of separating these two. So this is as far as we can tear this one down without doing permanent damage to it. But we are going to now put this to the side and take apart the second generation battery, which looks like it was made by Panasonic, and then we will create another video that compares them side by side. But so look for the Panasonic video and then the comparison.